Hello everyone. I didn't want to make this video, but I feel I need to cut my losses here and move on. Here's the too long didn't watch overview. I am canceling my Moho Base for the Sigma initiative and won't be making any more bases or stations for the initiative in the future. The Sigma initiative community project will continue on, but I will no longer be contributing to it. Okay, let me elaborate. In my last video, I established the Sigma Initiative, a community project to colonize the Kerbal system one planet at a time. As part of this project, I said I would create a station/base for each planet and make a video for it. When I planned this, I anticipated that each base station would take about a month to complete, given that I'd reused the launch system from my Kerbal Zero project. As you could probably tell, I was wrong. Very wrong. It's now been about 4 months since I started working on this project, and it seems with every passing week, my estimated completion date continues to recede into the future. The main reason for this is that this project has turned into a frustrating mess that I have no motivation to continue troubleshooting. For example, take a look at what is happening here. I upgraded the launch tower with a shielded docking port because the shielded docking port behaves a little better when undocking. The only problem is that the payload just won't dock to the port. I have no idea why it won't, it just doesn't. By the way, I tested this before and it worked just fine. Now this problem alone would not be a deal breaker. I'm sure I could solve it given some time. No, but the real problem here is the constant onslaught of bugs like this that is killing my motivation to continue. I've encountered so many Kraken attacks, craft file corruptions, landing gear bugs, physics easing bugs, and so on. The development of the project has really slowed to a crawl as I've tried to work through them all. Because of these problems and how development has gone so far, I've determined that this project is simply too complex and too large of a scale to finish in a reasonable time span. So I'm going to cut my losses here and move on to much simpler projects that I can enjoy working on. Since I'm going to be scrapping this project, I might as well show you guys what I've built so far. So this is the station in its final configuration. And as you can see, I was going for this Moho cliff base kind of thing, where you have this spire overhanging the Moho, and it's cantilevered on the central beam here. To balance the weight of the spire, I have these fuel tanks at the back, which are finely tuned so that the center of mass of the entire station lies right above this base right here. So it's all nicely balanced. The station, I think, has some really cool features. Some cool mechanisms and aesthetics to it. One thing I really liked was this walkway. So I was planning on having the Kerbals come out and just walk down this, which I think would have been pretty cool. The other cool thing is the stock elevator I designed for this, which I have it down here. Basically, let me undock it real quick, and I'll switch to it. This elevator is powered by these wheels, and these wheels ride along these solid rocket boosters all along the edges of the station. And so there it goes. It'll just ride up this. And I was pretty proud of this because of how smooth it runs. I was never able to get an elevator to run this smoothly until now. Another cool thing with the station is this descent vehicle I built to descend into the Moho. So you can see, so if we undock it, this car basically works by just doing laps around the Moho and using the centripetal acceleration to descend. Kind of like a marble rolling down a bowl. By the way, all the crafts that I've built here, I will put up for download, since I'm not going to finish it, if you want to play with them, of course. That's all I really want to say about it. I was really looking forward to making this project a reality when I started it, but now after dealing with all the frustrations with it, I am just relieved I can put it behind me. One last thing. Thank you to everyone who contributed to the Moho phase of the Sigma initiative. I apologize I couldn't keep my word and make something cool for every planet. But that said, I think your submissions really make up for that. Your work was everything I could have hoped for when I started this project, and I really look forward to what you have in store for the next phase of the initiative, if of course you still want to participate. See you all next time, hopefully with an actual video.